just take you around the house because I've never done this, so we may as well just enter in. So this is my writing desk, and I'm a desk person. I always work at my desk, and I'm either designing, writing. I used to do stained glass windows, but the morning time has been always my time when I sit at my desk and I have a cup of tea, and my first meal is art and creativity. And you know, I'm not inspired. Well, I cultivate trying to be inspired and enter that to begin, before I go out. Because if I go out, then I'm usually looking for something. But if I'm not looking for something, then it's much better because I'm already full. So in my mornings, especially here because it's been my retreat space, I live like a hermit, basically. Because I've been a visionary and I've been making contact, and I've had that inner silence to cultivate in relationship. But now I see that that's what a lot of people want the most. They want the sovereignty back, they want the space, especially as mothers, and to be able to cultivate some time for themselves, rather than being told what to do, or even like the money, So for me right now, these times, everything's closing down in one cycle. So people have to be very, very astute with which master they serve. If you want to serve the new, it's going to take some work, and you'll have to dive in. But if you're caught in this dialogue of fear and compressed and afraid, it's very difficult. So I'm not even going to attend that. That's what's going on. But the school online is a living school of a living thing that has always happened, which is people. And I don't need all the interference of all the other things that I'm told I have to do. I don't have to do anything, you know. So this is my library, and I'm about to do what I've been wanting to do for 40 years, which is publish my work. And we call it in our tradition the magnum opus, the great work. If you don't know esoteric understanding, it's of no issue, because the words I understand will vibrate, and if you ask more, you will understand more. It's a path of knowledge, capital K. Knowledge comes from asking and going with it. And it's each person's application to that. I can't give you knowledge. I can share with you some seeds, and only each person can cultivate. So this school is about cultivation, and like in the ancient Eastern systems, it's called cultivation of the chi energy, the energy body. So because that's really what it's about. It's invisible, this energy, but it's made visible through our actions, but it's invisible. It can't be. So it's a higher dimensional, and there's a responsibility to be very true to it, so it educates you, so you have a relationship impersonally. So this is my archival treasure chest, this is my life, this is what I've been doing in Egypt. I've produced paintings of the ring cycle, the banners, the educational system, the lettering system. I rehearsed until it can't be done any further, until it's shared, to see if it worked. But I'm having experiences where it's passed on now to a Bedouin student, to an Egyptian student, a young man, and they're having experiences, they're producing art, they're producing language, they're learning English right away, and they're activating their soul. I don't know how, by a great miracle of grace, but if I wasn't so inspired by what I was seeing, I wouldn't have gone like this direction. It was like, you must give credence and witness and see if this is really true. We have something that's the mystery of the panacea, the heal-all. As it touches because it's built on universal principle.